Shandili and the Sesame Seeds. In a small, sun-baked village lived a woman named Shandili. Though she was poor in possessions, she was rich in faith. One morning, she took out her only treasure, a small bowl of sesame seeds. She was preparing them as a sacred offering, and so she spent hours carefully washing and cleaning each tiny seed until they shone like little pearls. With her work finally done, she set the gleaming seeds by the open door to dry in the sun. At that very moment, a playful dog, chasing a dragonfly, bounded past her doorway. In a flash of brown fur and happy barks, his dusty paws skittered right across her tray, scattering the seeds and covering them in dirt. Shandili stared at the ruined seeds, her heart sinking like a stone. They were now impure, completely unfit for the temple. With no other offering to give, despair washed over her. But then, a sly and desperate thought began to form in her mind. She quickly gathered the dirty seeds and hurried to the house of her neighbor, Priya. "Good day to you, Priya," Shandili said, forcing a bright smile. "I have a proposition for you. I have already cleaned my sesame seeds, but I find I am too weary to grind them. Would you be willing to trade your uncleaned seeds for my beautifully cleaned ones?" Priya's eyes widened. Cleaning seeds was a tiresome chore that took all afternoon. To get seeds that were already clean seemed like a wonderful stroke of luck. "You wish to trade your clean seeds for my uncleaned ones?" she repeated, a delighted smile spreading across her face. "Why, that is a most generous offer." Before Priya could accept, her young son Vivek came to stand beside her. He was a thoughtful boy who noticed things others missed. He looked from Shandili's overly eager face to the bowl in her hands, and his brow furrowed slightly. Vivek tugged gently on his mother's sleeve. "Mother," he whispered, his voice low, "ask yourself this. Why would a person do all the hard work of cleaning something only to trade it for something that is not clean? It does not make sense." Vivek's simple question cut through Priya's excitement. She paused, the smile fading from her face as she truly thought about it. Her son was right. The offer was too convenient, too easy. It was an offer that was simply too good to be true. Priya's expression softened, but her mind was made up. "That is a kind thought, Shandili," she said, her voice polite but firm. "But I have decided to clean my own seeds today. Thank you anyway." Shandili's hopeful smile vanished. Without another word, she turned and walked away. Priya watched her go, then knelt and hugged her wise son tightly. She had almost been fooled by a tempting offer, but Vivek had reminded her of an important truth. A deal that seems too good to be true often is, for it likely hides a problem that you cannot see.